first sexual experience was welcome back to another video. It's Amarachi in the building, you guys. Today it's only me, you guys. I want to do something different. I just feel like, you know, sitting down, just talking to you guys. Just talking to you guys, Sha. And from the title of the video, I want to do like a question tag, like my first time. Yeah, first times of doing stuff. Like you get me. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing today. And yeah, so you guys, I'm actually chipping the story times here and there when necessary, so this video isn't that long. So first question is the first app I check when I wake up in the morning. So the first app has to be Instagram. You guys, Instagram, I'm an addict. Instagram is like, it's the death of me, you guys, because every morning I don't do anything. I just like immediately I literally wake up. I don't check the time. I don't, just Instagram, I'm already scrolling. Babs hates it so much. He has complained so much, and you guys, I don't hear. It even goes to the point where I literally sneak out of the room in the morning with my earphones, come to the kitchen here, I'm sitting down and I'm literally pressing phone early in the morning, like literally so early, 7 a.m. I'm pressing Instagram literally. I know it can be annoying. First broken bone. I've never had a broken bone before, funny enough. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. First foreign country you've ever visited. The first, that actually has to be Dubai. Yeah, I visited Dubai in like 2015, like after I graduated secondary school. The year I graduated secondary school, yeah, that's when I visited Dubai, summer. First plane ride you ever went on. My first plane ride, I don't even know, it's probably going to be to Abuja or something. Yeah, it's probably to Abuja. Yeah, if I can remember correctly, yeah, to Abuja. First time I ever got in trouble at home or in school. Hi, you guys. I don't even know this story time here, you guys. This story, I don't even know if it has to have like a different video, because whenever I say this, you guys, this thing is in my mind. Like it can never, I've been traumatized by it. It can just never go. So this has actually happened in the house. You guys, my dad is very, very hot tempered. If you don't know, he's like, I don't know, he's just so hot tempered, gets so angry. So what happened was that there was this uncle, you know, like in Nigeria, those people that are uncles but are not uncles. He was like, he actually grew up with us. Did he grow up with us? But when I was growing up, he was always there. He used to come for like family functions and stuff like that. So I actually grew up knowing him actually. So he was basically an uncle, but he's really not related to us. So what happened was that my dad didn't really like guys around us. Like nobody, no matter who you are. My dad is very, very, very extremely strict. So what happened was that I came back from school. I was in secondary school, a boarding house in Port Harcourt. So I actually came back, and my birthday was in school in March. So when I came back, my uncle came, and it was on a Saturday. My parents actually, you know, Saturday now, Owambe, wedding. So they actually went out, the both of them. So what happened was that he came when they were not around. And so when he came, I mumu like me. You know, I carried my two left leg, came out of the gate and entered his car. It would have, for me now that I think about it, it would have been better if I had brought him inside. But no, I went out, I entered his car. Apparently he had like a birthday gift for me, because you remember that my birthday was in school. I entered his car, you guys. We were just, I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh, what will I be doing in New York? What are we talking about actually? I don't know, like what was in my mind, I don't know, you guys. But I know that I was in his car, and then he gave me this gift. I think it was a nightwear. I don't know. Like, why would I even collect a nightwear from Jesus? I'm actually so many things were wrong. Like anytime I think about it, and I was in his car. What happened was that he was parked like in front of our gate. So my parents literally like drove past us, and they were coming into the gate. Like they came back, and they saw that I was inside the car. My brothers weren't there. My sister wasn't there. Like I only just me and him, you guys. My dad flipped. My dad was so angry, like, but he had to like keep his calm. My mom is really a calm, she's a chilled person. She just kept her calm, trying to calm her husband down, you know, that kind of thing. And I was there shouting. Let's say the guy's name was James. James, don't come to my house when I'm not around to molest my children. Hey God, you guys, my dad was saying all sorts of things like you're coming here to molest my children, very soon you will rape them. My father was talking. My father was like so mad. That was the first time I ever heard my dad use a swear word, you guys. Like, get the fuck out of my house. Jesus Christ. But funny enough, like, he didn't really shout at, he was so angry, but he didn't really like shout at me. Like, he was just like, oh, very soon this is the day. He was just that kind of angry, but he was really, really angry at the guy, at my uncle. So the guy left or whatever. So another day on like a Thursday, this was still during that summer holiday. I remember that this was on a Thursday. We were supposed to go to church for like midweek service, or like that's what we have in church every Thursday, right? So he came. This time my other brother was there, I was there, my sister, my younger brother, we were there. He came, and he came into my room, okay? But like the funny thing was, all my siblings were there. My parents had gone to work. Like they will actually come back halfway so they can pick us up, and we will go to church, right? And so we didn't know my dad was gonna come back earlier than expected. So he actually came to the house and my dad wasn't around. But all my siblings were there. Like we were literally, the door was wide open. We were all sitting down there like gisting, like everything. My dad came back, you guys, like Jesus Christ. He came back like midday. It wasn't time for church or anything. It wasn't the time they usually come back to pick us up from church on Thursdays. My dad came back and he saw him coming out of my room. Ah, God. Oh, Lord. My dad, that was the end. So remember, this one that happened on a Saturday and this same one that happened on a Thursday, like everything, like everything just like came down. Like this time he was so angry with me, like, hey, he literally broke the center table. Like he was so angry. I thought he was gonna have like a heart attack, you guys. His eyes were red, his face was red. We broke the table. Like, you're here to molest my children, you're here to do this, oh, get the fuck out of my house, okay, quite alright. My mom wasn't around, it was my dad. We went to church, he picked us up. He went to church, he was telling my mother that, can you imagine what Amarachi did? This James was in my room, in her room. This one, hey God, like we couldn't hear the end of it that day, you guys. When we came back from church, my sister, what she did was that, like, we came back from church, then like we came out from church and she was nagging. Like the light wasn't on, they had to on the gen and then like in the night. So my brothers were handling that. So we came back and she entered my mother's room. Mind you, everywhere was tensed. Like that girl, everyone was already tense. She would have generally just entered her room and everybody keep quiet. The way the whole tension was just in the house. When my father is angry, everybody just relax. So instead of her to just relax, so she now went there. Oh, she didn't have light or something like that. Like she came and was complaining to my mother. My mother was like, something, I don't know, something about that. I was in my room, I was relaxed, you know, because before everything would pounce on me, because my father already told me he's gonna pluck out my eye. God, I just really relaxed in my room. Before I did it, I didn't know what happened. My father also now pounced on her. Mind you, he didn't flog me or he didn't touch me. Like during the day, he was just shouting and saying all sorts of things. So in the night, that flogging, he wanted to flog. He really gave it to my sister. I really felt bad because like it was from me. He flogged her so much. Like, why is she disturbing my mom? Flogged this girl. Like, mind you, there wasn't light. They were still trying to put on a gen. Flogged her with belt. Flogged her in the dark, you guys. Like, her whole body had so much bruises, like, and I was not there like, oh, what happened? My other brother was like, Dad, is okay, it's okay. Like your dad is like, Dad is okay, Dad is this and that. I'm like, leave me alone. My father was flogging this girl and like me, and I came like, Daddy is a hey God, hey God. I would have just managed my business when they were flogging that girl. My dad faced me, like, but he didn't flog me as much as he flogged my sister. You guys, my sister really had it. Her whole body, she had bruises. Like, she was really, you guys, that memory in my brain. After then, you guys, I repented. The way I became calm. I really saw my dad streak. I think that's the highest I've ever seen him angry at us, at me, because I was very rebellious when I was small. So, okay, next question. My first boyfriend. Now, okay, let me tell you guys this thing. If we dated when I was in secondary school, you're not my boyfriend. You are my friend, though. We are don't if you see, don't say, oh, you are my ex, you're my wife. We are not anything. We are friends, because that secondary school stuff is not, it's not really, you know. Don't get me wrong. People actually find their soulmates in secondary school or whatever. But like for me, there was no ex, there was no why, there was no nothing. So actually my first boyfriend is Babs. Like, actually, I would say that, because secondary school is that even counted, and it was like in SS3. That was when I had, yeah, not my boyfriend, please. You guys don't disturb me, don't ask me anything. It wasn't my boyfriend. My first boyfriend was Babs. That was like youthful exuberance. That was just child's play, please. My first cooking experience. My first cooking was porridge jam. It was a disaster. It was watery. It was not done. It was salty. Well, it was not nice, but that was porridge jam. I remember very clearly. My first ever cell phone. My first ever cell phone was actually a Nokia. I'll put the picture here, you guys. That Nokia was old. The screen, you know, those ones have yellows. Was it yellow or lime green or something like that? Very, very old phone. I'll put the picture up here, you guys. But it was very old. It was a Nokia phone. My first ever date. My first date. That's hard. That's really hard. This has to be like probably 2017 or 2016, or was it? No, oh my god, my first ever day. I remember it was in Alexievka. It was in one place. It was close to, I don't know if you guys know Beirut. It was one restaurant that was really, really close to Beirut. That was my first date. I remember now. Sorry, I remember. My first heartbreak. I've actually never had a heartbreak before. You guys, I break people's hearts. I shattered, I destroyed. I've never had a heartbreak before, you guys. I've never. First sexual experience was, wait, what is sexual experience? That's such a compound word. That's what's sexual experience like? That is a combination of different things. If there are many sex, I don't know what sex is. Don't ask me what sex is. I don't know. Don't ask me. My first party was actually in Ukraine. It was actually in Ukraine. I think like Babs took me to a club or something. It was actually in Ukraine, first time going for a party. It was kind of really, really, really weird, considering that I'm not really allowed to do that. But yeah, that was my first party. I don't really like parties, you guys. I'm not really that kind of person. First time I got into a fist fight. I haven't really had like a fist fight before, but like I've been really, really close to it. This was actually in secondary school, you guys. Another story time. This was actually in secondary school, and I was in year 11. That's like SS3. What happened was that we were supposed to have like night prep, and in the hostel there's like a room in the hostel where you go and you read at night. So and it's compulsory for everybody to come, right? I came into the prep hall. The prep hall was really full. Like all the tables were full. I was in SS2 rather, and the tables were filled. There weren't even that much tables. The tables were filled, and there was only this one table that had nobody sitting on it, right? So I went there and I sat down, you guys, and we were having this exam called IGCSE. It's like a Cambridge exam. So we were really, really preparing for that exam. So what happened was that I came into the prep hall, everywhere was filled. When I tell you guys, like, if I had another place to sit down, I would have actually sat down there. I don't really like sitting alone. It'd be nice if you sat with people, right? I sat down there at that table. So when I sat down on that table, another girl, let's say her name was like Faith or something, I don't know, Faith, okay? So Faith comes into the prep hall. She was the last person to come into the prep hall. I remember this like really clearly. That, you guys, in secondary school, let me tell you, there were like, in my secondary school, there were the high class girls or high class people. Even some boys had that kind of boys had it, but you know, girls now extra. So there were like high class people, middle class, low class, I don't even know sha, but there were high class people and the rest. Let me just put it that way. I don't know if there was low or middle class, but just know I wasn't in the high class, okay? I wasn't there. And these high class people, like, you don't talk to them, don't they will come for you, you know, the kind of thing. They're like, my father is this, we are a clique. I wasn't part of them, you guys. I wasn't. So what happened was that I was in the prep hall. I sat down on that table. There wasn't any other table, you guys. Everyone was packed. We were trying to read together. Like, exams, the Cambridge exam was coming up, right? I sat down there. So this Faith girl comes in. She's in the high class, or I would say she's in the you know, kind of people. So I came in there and I sat down on that on that table. So she came in late. She was the last person to come in. And then she's like, oh, this is my table, that nobody sits on this table, that only me sits on this table. And I'm like, your name isn't even on this table. Like, the table is for anybody. Like, if you want to sit down, we could share. Like, it's not even a problem. The prep only lasts like probably an hour or two. I can't really remember. She didn't agree, you guys. Like, she was like, that should go and find another place and sit down. And you go and you guys, fight started. Like, I was like literally no chair. Like, do you want me to sit on the floor or what? Like, there was literally no chair. She was like, oh, that I should go and find a place. That's none of her business. That's her chair. That's her table or whatever. That, and I'm like, your name is not. She was like, oh, that the table that is usually close to the door is her table. You guys, I didn't take it. You guys, I usually don't fight. I usually don't argue, because me, I used to mind my business too. I used to mind my business. She's like, oh, that the table is her own. You guys, that day was the only day, I think, in secondary school that I actually tried to stand up for myself. I don't do it. If you just talk to me, I just stay. I cry and go to my room. But actually, I was like, well, like what? Like, really what? So our body parent, her name was Miss Frederica. Like, that woman, a lot of people didn't really like her. But like, she came and then she was like, why is the prep hall so noisy? Because at this point, everybody started getting rowdy. Me, I was insulting how... Me, I don't usually insult people, you guys. I'm not really like that person, oh, you idiot, I usually like just stay in my own lane, in my own little, you know. She was like, oh, that is not her table. The Mishwarika came and she was like, what's really going on and everything, like the whole fight. I now said one thing, you guys. I don't really regret what happened that day, because I mean, I stood up for myself at some point. But like, what I said wasn't nice, you guys. I actually said, like, at the end of the day, I think we were having math. We're having math. So then I was like, oh, at the end of the day, you're gonna fail the exam, you guys. I like, now thinking about it, I like, don't say that, you guys. If you're in secondary school, like, don't do it, don't say it. So then that thing, like, everybody shakes. He now said, oh, there was one other guy, apparently she was like that, I'm training myself at him. I don't know. So, oh, you're training yourself at this person, don't like you, but you're training yourself at this. The fight was heated. The next day, she went to the pastors. Like, we had this pastors that pastored the school. The thing reached them in the morning. Like, oh, this one now. And even at that, the pastors called me from my class. She was still shouting through the pastor's window when I left. Like, you guys, it was actually heated up. Like, that was even the closest I even got to an altercation with somebody. Like, anyways, like, that was that for that. I don't really regret the situation, but I think things would have been different if I had thought differently, like I do now. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked my story time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below. what you guys think, if you guys like this kind of sit down videos. And yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.